Hey, Faith family, it's been a while since I've come to you with one of these video updates, but I have so much to talk about that it made it a whole lot more sense to actually come to you in this format instead of just one humongously long email. First, I want you to see the excitement on my face yesterday. Banner day in our 440 expansion for Faith Academy and the rest. BG&E finally hooked up power to the building. So yesterday, 4th of March on Wednesday, we finally had power hooked to the building and we are on the home stretch. Thank you so much for those of you who are still giving to our 440 campaign. I want you to know that we are right now projecting May 1st, the opportunity to start doing some tours in there. And those of you who have been giving to our campaign, we want to make sure that you guys get an opportunity to see it right from the jump. And so more information will be coming for that. Again, look for the month of May. We will be doing some tours over there in the Academy building, but we finally have power in the building. A lot of fun stuff. Sometime in May or June, we'll also be doing a ribbon cutting ceremony and a prayer of dedication, as well as still in the future, cross raising ceremony or prayer or worship or something there around the cross when we raise that up in the front of the building. And so we're looking forward to that. Again, I got so much to tell you, and so hang on here. One of the other things that is going to be happening in the next little bit, especially this spring, is right out in the front of the church here. When you're in our coffee lobby, you see the little area that's right now just dirt. Soon, that will be a nice little garden area with a sitting area. And one of the things that might, for some of you, be a special thing that you could do for your family is we're planning on installing 6 benches there in that area, and we are going to make them memorial benches. So in other words, if you wanted to purchase for one of your loved ones who are no longer with us or have gone on to be with the Lord, a memorial bench to put their name and maybe a quote or just some information about them, we're going to make that available. We only have 6 of them, only spots for 6. And I want you to know we are only doing this at cost. And so those benches with the installation and all that and with the engraving will cost us about $2,000. And so if any of you want, we're giving that to you at cost at $2,000. If you want to put yourself in the mix for one of those 6 benches, just email me directly, tim@welcome2.faith, and we'll start up a conversation to make sure that gets done in the most honorable way for your loved one. So again, you just email me directly. All right, so here's some ministry things that are coming up, some things that we want you to put on your calendar. Starting in like just less than a week, on the 11th of May, Team Kid is launching for its spring semester. And so we would love if you have any kids, a grade school age in your life, to get them signed up on Wednesday night to be a part of Team Kid. I know my daughter Charlotte is looking forward to Team Kid this spring. Another event, the Spaghetti and Dessert Auction Fundraiser. So a part of Faith Academy. If you didn't already know this, we actually have 2 scholarship funds for the Academy and for the CDC. For the CDC, it's been named in honor of John Croney, who was one of the patriarchs of our church, who passed away about 20 years ago. But we have a scholarship fund for the kids of the CDC in his name. And for the Academy, for the elementary school, we have a scholarship fund in the name of Dr. James Nichols, the James Nichols Memorial Fund. That is a scholarship fund for the kids in the Faith Academy. Dr. Nichols was my pastor back in the 90s. He was here for something like 15 years, and he passed I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. And so it's an honor to be able to have that ministry and that fund in his name. And so that spaghetti and dessert auction is going to be raising funds for that particular fund. That's on the 22nd of March. That's a Sunday night. We would love, well, we need you to register for that and to get your name on so that way we can have you a part of that. It is free. It is just donations only. And the people who are putting the spaghetti together, I have been told that it is a straight from old world Italy recipe. And so this is not just your run-of-the-mill spaghetti. This is like old world Italian here. So we're really looking forward to it. Easter is upcoming. If you can imagine it, we are right in the middle of Easter season. And so wanted you to know some things that are coming up with Easter. Number one, we have our Easter concert on Thursday at 6:45, like we normally do, our Easter worship concert, which will be in here, 6:45 on that Thursday. And we will make a joyful noise to the Lord for all that he has done. Then our Easter Sunday schedule is this: an 8 o'clock, 9:30, and an 11 o'clock service. Again, 8, 9:30, and 11. Now, how it's going to look is our 8 o'clock service is going to be our classic service. It's the one that's led by Pastor Raymond with hymns that normally is at 11 for one day only on Easter. That is going to be moved to 8 o'clock. And for all of our 8 o'clock Easter worshipers on that day, we're going to have coffee and donuts, bringing in donuts on that day. So we'll have a nice little, hopefully, fellowship before the service. If you can get here 20 minutes early and enjoy some time together with each other as a family, that'd be great. And then at 9:30 and 11 will be our modern services. That's the one that's normally led by Pastor Jeff and the band. So again, 8 o'clock, 9:30 and 11. At 8 o'clock for one Sunday only. Our classic service is moving to 8 to make room for the just ever growing families with young children that are coming to our modern service so that they have the opportunity. We wanted to make sure everyone got out in time for Easter lunch, to be around the table with family and friends. That's important. And so we needed to move our services a little bit earlier than normal, so that way we're all around the table for lunch on Easter. The Saturday after Easter, one of the last things that we need to do for our Faith Academy to open is to be planting our landscape. The county will not allow us to open the doors until the landscaping is planted. And so we already have it designed. We already have a purchase list for all of the different trees and bushes and things that are coming in. But instead of paying a contractor to do that, which would be a bunch of money, we are going to have just a one big family event on the Saturday after Easter, which is, I don't know what day that is, but the Saturday after Easter at 8 a.m., we're going to meet here. Bring your gloves, bring your shovels, and we are going to just say, we'll have everything X'd off. Everything will be, designed and drawn up. All we'll need for you is to dig a hole and put a plant down. Go over here, dig a hole, put the plant down, dig a hole. So all you have to do is just kind of show up and be ready to get dirty a little bit. But that is going to help us, A, save money, and B, do a little bit faster. We should be able to get it all done in one day. So again, the Saturday after Easter will be a planting party for all of us as a family to help with the Faith Academy and getting that open. The last two things I want to mention to you are men's ministry and women's ministry. Have some things coming up. First, men, because, I plan on being there, have an opportunity to be a part of a one-day retreat down in Davidsonville, one-day retreat, which is coming up on the 18th of April. So, we have some monies that are budgeted, and we are going to, as a church, be sponsoring the first 25 men who sign up. So there's a registration on the website, and if you go through and if you follow the instructions there, use the code, you won't have to pay. The church will pick up the first 25. After that, the cost is on you. And so there's a little bit of incentive there to come join me and some other gentlemen down in Davidsonville for a one-day Saturday event where we'll spend time in worship, spend time seeking the Lord through some different seminars and different sermons, and also have an opportunity to break bread around the table. Now, these next two events are just as important, but I won't be there because they're ladies only events. But coming up on the 28th of March, we have a women's potluck barbecue, which is going to be kicking off their ministry for the year. And then also on the 10th of April is a movie night just for ladies that'll be here on campus. And we would love for you to sign up for those things. So much is going on. I mean, we've got, normal Sunday school going on for kids. We've got normal youth coming, going on Sunday nights, and all kinds of different things going on for you and for your family. We've got small groups that are still moving through the spring, and some of them will be doing stuff during the summer. We've got worships. We've got Thursday night worship, which, by the way, any of you who have plans to travel this spring with ball games, or you're going to go down to the beach, or you got to work on Sunday, whatever it may be, remember, Thursday night is specifically designed to be a space for you, if you know you can't do Sunday, to come on Thursday night for worship at 6:45. And again, we have Miss Becca and Jamie, who are doing a great job with our youth group that meets on Sunday nights, and Miss Gloria, who does a great job with our Sunday school during the morning. So many different things for your family to be a part of, because we are in it to help you build a healthy family. And so between our things that we do normally and all of these special events, we just hope that you would come and be a part of what the family is doing, so that we can all grow together in the grace and the love of Jesus. So thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your financial support and everything that's going on with the 440 campaign. Again, big day. We're hot out there. We got juice running through the building. Big, big day. And so thank you for your support. And I look forward to seeing you as we move through this Easter season. It'll be a busy one, but it'll be a refreshing and a fulfilling one. Love you guys.